Yeah, I'm pouring through all the damage reports, trying to backtrack to where this tornado touched down, and just looking at the first damage reports. I think I found the very first one, Chris.
Okay.
This was just south of Plaza, east of Plot Road, and the first report came in. Basically, I'm trying to look what road this is. This is Frank Greer Road.
Let's try to go to it.
That is just south of the Plaza and south of that Reedy Creek Park. That was Charlotte Mecklenburg Emergency Manager reports tree damage and damage in that area from possible tornado. That's in East Charlotte. That's basically, what is that, 4 miles east of, 4 miles northeast of Eastland Mall.
Well, we were in Eastland Mall, had the power lines out, and we had said, I think the first road we said was Platte Road.
Yeah, that was one of the first roads we saw. So this is the area that's
There it
near
is,
Embassy East.
Plot Road, excuse me.
Holiday Park, Casa Linda Estates. So Reedy Creek Park is right there. So this
Right
is
there.
across the street from Reedy Creek Park. And you know what, Chris? I bet Reedy Creek Park, there's probably a damage path through there. Nobody lives there, but if you go into the park, I bet there's going to be some damage.
Yeah,
in
and
there.
I've walked there a bunch of times with my dogs. A lot of trees, a lot of trails.
Yeah.
So you might not have seen it on the main drive in there where they have a bunch of picnic areas and the dog park. I think it would be a little bit further in because Reedy Park is actually quite substantial if you've ever...
Yeah, it's a big park.
Yeah, but you can see that yellow dot right there, and so there's Plot Road. So, and then the time right there is, here, let me bring up our minute by minute, adjusting the clock. There we go.
So just looking, I'm
1:34.
So a lot of folks, like you said, are just getting home or like, was there a tornado? They're showing me damage. I'm like, yes, if you're in this area, there was a tornado. So the area I'm looking at is from Reedy Creek Park, and then basically it looks like Caldwell Road area, Black Creek Church Road, and then heading towards 485. Basically right there where Tom Query Road and Caldwell Road come together. University City Boulevard brackets us to the north. Robinson Church Road, Rocky River Road. It seems like somewhere in that area, Rocky River Road, there was a lot of damage along there.
Yeah, so notice, let's go back to Tom Query Road.
Yeah.
Notice this is 144.
Yep, there
So
it is.
that would be solid. So, and you notice that right there, so that was 143 passing Bedfordshire or Bedfordshire Avenue.
Yep.
Robinson Church Road as it crosses there.
And then it started to turn east a little bit. So this is where it affected Rocky River Road, which is just southeast of Harrisburg. So this is the southeast side of Harrisburg. And then Far Mill Road, we got a bunch of damage reports from Far Mill Road as well. So Shamrock Road there on the top. I mean, so what we're doing, guys, is we're matching up our damage reports with what the radar is showing. This is exactly what the Weather Service will do tomorrow. And yes, they are going to do a damage survey. I was looking at the chat with Trish Palmer down there. She said, yeah, she'll be up here tomorrow to do the survey, likely starting around the Reedy Creek area and going all the way to Tavares County.
We have one damage report. So check out about lining this up. Watch. So this is 142.
There's the damage
There's the damage report right at Tom Query Road. So see that? Moving right through. So yeah, from that 140, and it covered a decent amount of ground.
Yep.
So pretty much 45. Let's see how far that went. So this, we traveled about 2 miles in 5 minutes. So that thing was flying. So I would say the general push of the storm was anywhere from, it fluctuated between 35 and 45 miles per hour. But if it only took 5 minutes to go 2 miles, that thing was cruising. That was going really fast.
I'm trying to line up these damage reports now, and then Harrisburg, they're just filtering in, so the Weather Service is just starting to put these together, but we're probably going to see these additional reports come in. If you go to my Twitter and my Facebook page, what I did is I pulled up our 1 hour rotational tracks, and it's a clear path of rotation on the radar, which lines up with the first damage report. So yeah, we got both of them on there now.
Yep.
You kind of see.
Yeah, and we can't see this first one if I go back in time, because that's what I think we had. Okay, so that one right there, when you went to Plaza Road. Yeah, so that's where we kind of lost data.
Yeah.
So I bet you, though, that was 135, 130, yeah, so that was about 135. I bet you anything that we would have seen a tightening right past that road. Right from Plot Road. Yeah, right in there. And by the way, by the time Brad is doing this at 4 o'clock, there's going to be a lot more of these littered all through this area, because I think that the estimation for the warning was 66,000 people live in this area. So I think a lot of you are going to be kind of surprised, or maybe you took a nap and you slept through this and you're wondering what just happened.
Well, you know, we're going to have crews out in the area. Our KJ Jacobs is going to be out in our Chevy Storm Tracker, probably up in this area. We'll have crews checking out the damage, because it looks like that a couple of these stretches, Chris, there is extensive tree damage. I don't even know how you're going to get back there. Duke Power crews are out there having to work real hard to just clear the debris first before you can even get to the tree damage. And you know, looking at the power outages, I'm seeing an update here for you.
Let's see. Zooming out, showing around 6,000 in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even down to the south, there's a few power outages. They're all scattered in the area, but there's a bullseye in the area that we're talking about.